So this is going to be video 3, which is going to be continuing interview questions, and I was supposed to have friends here, but they bailed on me or didn't call me back, and now they're all dead to me. And if I win all that money, guess who won't be getting any friends? Ashley, James, and whoever the rest of my friends are. I suddenly forgot all their names, but that's fine because they're dead to me. So on top of my friends totally bailing on me, my laptop just totally went crapola. And it took me like 6 hours just to get the 2 videos that I already posted up on YouTube to get on there and to edit them. And I got like this flashing blue screen like 4 times and just blah. So now I'm on my iPhone and, like I said, all alone, friendless. But soon possibly rich, and then who needs friends? I'll be rolling in cash, right? And fame and glory and all the other stuff. So I'm going to have to read off these questions and kind of answer them myself. And I'm sorry, I know it's not terribly exciting, but circumstances would not allow for anything incredibly interesting. So I guess I'll start with describing my personality. And if you couldn't tell, I think that I'm bubbly. Lots of other people do too. In fact, I polled some of my friends earlier and I got bubbly, kind, loving, giving, but then I also got intense but fickle from a boy that I used to have relations with, so I'm assuming that was kind of a dig at how our relationship ended, so I don't know how much I'm going to take that into consideration. My friends would say, yeah, that probably that I'm neurotic, sarcastic, a little crazy, probably unstable. I'm fiercely loyal, but and I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I try to see the good in people, but I'm incredibly judgmental and will probably base everything I know off of you on our first impressions, and it takes a lot for them to change if you give me a really bad first impression. Critics would probably say a lot of the same things, that I'm neurotic and unstable. I've gotten confrontational. I can be very abrasive. I'm very critical. I'm very much a perfectionist, and I like things to be done my way. And when they're not, and then when they come out terribly, you know, it really irks me. I don't like, yeah. So I find it hard to work and to be around a lot of different people, just because I guess I don't get along with people that well, which is too bad because, I don't know, I think I'm a good person. My best qualities would be, I guess, that I'm loyal. My worst would be, I guess, how much of a perfectionist I am. You know, I'll pick apart everything that I do, and even if it's really great and the people that I make it for are just blown away, I'll find just the smallest little mistake, the smallest little thing, and just blow it up, and then it's all I can think about. And I'll think about that cake again, and I'll just think, oh, cake was horrible, it was awful. And that's probably the worst. I'll sit there and stare at a cake and mess with it for so long just because I need it to be perfect for me. And my little battery popped up, so let's hope we make it through. A little bit about my background. I'm a first-generation American. My father came here in his early 20s, I believe, maybe even when he was 18, gosh, from South America, with nothing, absolutely nothing, just all alone. And, you know, I really watched him build up what he has now. He started his own business and really just kind of embodies for me the American dream, and I've had that so instilled in me that still exists, and I hope that one day I get to achieve that too. And I'm the oldest of 5 kids, which sucks sometimes, but so just lots of sibling rivalry there. I think maybe it's all in my head, but I always feel like I'm in a competition with them. Let's see. I can't read my own handwriting. How sad is that? Okay. As far as genres of baking that I like and I hate, Of course, anything from scratch, and I really like kind of down home rustic flavors and traditional desserts. I hate. Well, I guess I wouldn't hate, but the thing I don't like to make is probably breads. It's so time consuming. You have to wake up so early, and I hate waking up early. It's not the worst. And because especially with baking, you know, you have to wake up early, and I hate it so much. I hate it, but I also hate working overnight. Just give me the middle of the day. Let's see. Most of my recipes come from friends or family or the good old internet. And usually the way I try to make them my own is, you know, I'll mix and match things, or I'll use some of my own recipes. Like if I see a certain kind of cake and I think the flavors are neat, I may use my own recipe I already have and add or take something away from it. Presentation, I always try to change up. I like things to look really rustic too, so I usually have something a little bit more rustic, a little bit of a rustic flair to it. I've said rustic so many times. Let's see. What makes a good baker and a good decorator, I think, is somebody who really pays attention to what their customer wants, you know, and not only does what they want, but exceeds their expectations, who goes above and beyond is what makes a great baker. You know, never settle for the minimum. Always try to you know, shoot for, I don't know, something cliche, gold. What makes a bad decorator, you know, is someone who for me, I guess, especially working in the kind of bakery that I work in, is someone who just doesn't pay attention to like order forms and things. And you know, I've worked with people who've written wrong names on birthday cakes, which is horrible. Like, just, it's a name, you know, happy birthday will always be the same, and then just look at the name. I don't understand. So just, you know, I think somebody who doesn't pay attention, or who's lazy, or who doesn't care, you know, that obviously will make a bad decorator, a bad baker. My competitive in nature. I'm incredibly competitive in nature. It's really horrible. You know, my dad and I used to play soccer for a long time, and then I quit that, and then I went into marching band, which is huge down here. And band is incredibly competitive. I mean, if you are not on top of things, someone could come up right behind you and take your seat. Which happened a lot for me. I did not practice enough, I think. And then on top of that, like, just again going back to sibling rivalry, I feel like everything's a competition, always. Even when it's completely not, I get so, I don't know, into it. And I have to say, I love playing board games, and I used to have game nights all the time, and my friends won't play with me anymore because it's just not fun. I took all the fun out of it. I want so badly to win, and if I don't win, game's over. Everybody go home. I'm gonna be in a bad mood. I hate losing. How I would do against my competitors, you know, you're gonna have to drag me out of there kicking and screaming. I'm not gonna give up easily. And I feel like maybe the reason why I'm so confrontational, I'm so abrasive, is because you know, I'm 25, I'm 4'9". 4'9". I'm not even 5 feet tall. And a lot of people look at me and they think that I'm still a kid, and they think that I'm really young, that I'm naive, that I look, you know, I guess innocent and naive and all that sort of things. And I tend to get walked on because of it, or people treat me in a really condescending manner, and I just don't put up with it. Like, I won't. I guess I really built up my personality and kind of a spitfire. Like, I always have something to say back, a comeback, a retort, whatever. And in competition, like, you know, you say something to me and I think it's unfair, or I get blamed for something that's not my fault, like, you better believe I'm going to be in your face about it. If I have to stand on a milk crate to get to your face, I'm going to be in your face about it. Like, I don't take that from anybody. I don't. If I work better head to head on a team, I guess it would depend on what the challenge was, and if I'm allowed to be the leader in the team. I hate not being in charge. I have to call the shots. I'm a leader. I just take that position just automatically by instinct. I need to be in charge, and I know it's lame, but I'm a Virgo, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I'm a little bit crazy about things like that. If we're going to be in teams, I have to be in charge. Let's see, what would I typecast myself as? I'm definitely not a Southern belle. I don't even have the accent. Probably, I don't know. Sometimes I have a little bit of weird accent from my dad. My mom doesn't really have an accent, but So definitely not a Southern Belle. I'm not going to be your Heather. I'm not going to be your Megan from season 1. It's just not going to happen. It's not me. When I call myself a type A bitch, type A maybe, bitch if you push me. Which, to be honest, doesn't take much to push me. So maybe I am the type A bitch. I'm very quick to jump on you, and I get very defensive. And again, I'm going to, confrontational, abrasive, all those sort of things. I tend to be really ashamed of it, big time instigator. And I can be a little bit manipulative. I don't know. I guess I kind of live for the drama. Like, I'm always kind of drama. I do that. Sorry. And now this video is already 10 minutes long, so I'm going to have to stop it and make another 4th video to finish out the questions so that YouTube accepts this. Okay, so see you guys in a minute.